If you're collapsing into the weekend feeling burned out and exhausted, it's because you're putting your phone on low power mode instead of charging it. I know what it's like to want to do absolutely nothing for those sweet 48 hours before you have to clock back in, where the only things that sound good are watching Ted Lasso and seeing how many flamin' hot Cheetos you can eat before you pass out. That's your nervous system doing what it's supposed to do, but your nervous system only cares about short-term survival and was never designed for capitalist dystopia. That's why instead of low power mode, you need to recharge your battery. Psychologists call this the difference between self-soothing and self-nourishing. Soothing feels good and reduces stress. Nourishing doesn't always feel good, but it actually refuels you. And I get it. You might not feel like you have the energy to do anything but survive. But I want to give you 5 ways to nourish yourself, even if you can only do one and only partially, that adds some charge to your phone that wasn't there before. This is a framework I call R.E.S.E.T. 5 ways to actually recover over the weekend. Make sure to save this for later so you can come back to it. R is for relationships. Do something for someone else. Send someone an encouraging text message. Grab coffee with a friend. Even a small act of connection can go a long way. E is for explore something new. Psychologists talk about the difference between exploitation and exploration. Exploitation is doing the same comfortable things you always do, whereas exploration is sampling something unfamiliar. Burned out people tend to over-exploit. So try something different, even if it's something small. S is for sharpen your mind. Learn something. Read something. Listen to a podcast. Anything that makes you think. Your brain really needs input that isn't just passive consumption. The next E is, of course, exercise. The goal is to work up a sweat for at least 15 minutes, whether that's going for a walk or doing some yard work or whatever works for you. But something is better than nothing. Even one push-up is one more push-up than you would have done otherwise. T is for think ahead. Spend just 15 minutes mapping out your upcoming week, maybe even the month if you have the bandwidth. Going into your Monday with a plan feels entirely different. And if this helps, make sure to share it with somebody else who could use it too.